Good afternoon. My name is Peggy. Art Butchwell, an American humorist who wrote a long-time running column for the Washington Post, once wrote, "And man created the plastic bag, and the tin can, and the aluminum can, and the paper plate, and the plastic water bottle. And this was good because man could then take his automobile and buy all his food in one place, and he could save that which was good in the refrigerator and toss the rest out. And soon the earth was covered with plastic plates, plastic bottles, paper plates, aluminum cans, and there was nowhere to sit and to walk. And man turned around and said, 'God, look at this awful mess.' This is the only world that we have, and we need to take care of it for our future generations. Plastic and disposable items not only affect wildlife, but they affect humans as well. Therefore, plastic should be banned. I'm concerned about future generations and the impact that plastic has on this world today and how the world is going to look tomorrow. I have read articles on how much waste there is in the world, how long it takes to decompose, and how our landfills are full of trash that will not go away. First, I will discuss our landfills and how they're getting full with waste. Second, I will discuss how plastic is affecting our wildlife and humans as well. And third, I will discuss alternative ways in which we can eliminate plastic from our lives. Every day, more and more landfills are becoming full with plastic, and it takes many, many years to decompose. Many people do not realize this, but plastic is a non-renewable source of energy. It uses petroleum. Petroleum is not renewable, so why are we making plastic? Over the last 10 years, we have produced more plastic than we have in the whole last century. 50% of the plastic that we use today, we use one time and we toss it. There's enough plastic in the world today to circle the earth 4 times. And there are approximately 500 billion plastic bags in use today as I speak. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is an area of ocean in the North Pacific off the coast of California, and it is the largest garbage dump in the world. Plastic makes up 90% of all of the trash that is in the ocean. Plastic floats for many, many years before it eventually ends up in the Pacific garbage dump. Now that I have discussed how much plastic that there is in the world and how long it takes to decompose and where most of it ends up, I will discuss how it affects wildlife and humans. Wildlife and humans are harmed by plastic. Sea turtles are greatly affected. The plastic bags look like jellyfish to these sea turtles. The sea turtles go to eat it, and they end up dying. All sea turtle species, all, have been documented with plastic in or around their bodies. Another species that is greatly affected by plastic is the seabird. Over 1 million seabirds are killed annually. 44% of seabirds have some kind of contact with plastic. They have it in or around their bodies also. Babies. Babies can suffocate from plastic. They get a plastic bag, they put a plastic bag over their head, they suffocate. The little pieces that come off on the grocery bags, they fall on the floor, they pick them up, they put them in their mouth, it covers their windpipe, they suffocate. Any kind of plastic is dangerous for a baby. Garment bag, grocery bag, trash bag. Plastic kills. Now that we have learned how much plastic there is, where most of the plastic ends up, how plastic can greatly affect humans and wildlife, I'm going to give some suggestions on how we can eliminate the use of plastic in our lives today. First thing that we can do is do not use a plastic bag. We can use a reusable canvas bag, cotton bag, reusable. Why are you going to go to the store and put your stuff in a plastic bag when you can use these, that these serve the same purpose? How many of us have gone into the store, purchased a bottle of water, the clerk proceeds to put the plastic bottle of water in a plastic trash bag, and we walk out of the store. What do we do when we get out of the store? We take the plastic bottle of water out of the trash bag and we toss the trash bag. Why are you putting your plastic bottle of water in a trash bag if you're only going to drink it? Forget the plastic bag. Tell them you don't want the bag. As for the plastic bottle of water, don't even purchase a plastic bottle of water. Use a thermal. These thermals are very convenient. They're reusable. They're not plastic. They hold the same amount of water. They have clips on them that you can carry them anywhere. It's better than using plastic. And there's one thing that I have learned in the Boy Scout organization that I belong to. Is called Leave No Trace. Leave no trace is just exactly what it says. You leave no trace. Where you go when you leave it better than the way it was. Leave no trace. Do not leave anything behind. Plastic. We leave too much plastic behind. Another thing that we can do is carry our own coffee mugs or plastic cup for when we purchase coffee. They give you coffee in a styrofoam cup and you toss the styrofoam cup away. That takes up space in our landfills. It doesn't decompose. Use a plastic cup. Another thing is straws. You don't need a straw to drink. When someone goes to offer you a straw, say no thank you. Straws are plastic. Another thing that we can do, which many people may not agree with, is use cloth diapers. Disposable diapers are the same as plastic bags. They take up a great deal of space in our landfills. Cloth diapers work just as well. I was raised with cloth diapers. My grandmother, my mother, I'm sure your grandparents used cloth diapers. We are all still here. You can wash them. You use them again. They last longer. You're not filling up our landfills. Another thing that you can do is clean up our beaches. There's an organization called the Scuba Dogs that they have activities several times during the year. Sign up. Go to the beach. Clean up the beaches. Pick up the plastic that is off the beaches. If more people got involved in cleaning up beaches and cleaning up areas like that, more people would be conscious of the trash that is in the world today. Okay, today first I discussed how our oceans are getting filled with plastic, how much plastic there is in the world. Then I discussed how wildlife and humans are greatly affected by plastic in a not so good way. And finally, I offer some suggestions on what we can do to eliminate the use of plastic in our lives. Plastic and disposable items not only affects wildlife, but poses a threat to humans also. Therefore, plastic should be banned. In conclusion, it is safe to say that there is more plastic in our world today than what we think. We must become conscious of the fact that plastic is not safe for any living creature, and we must educate ourselves and others to learn to live without plastic. Thank you for your attention.